Today we're in Jenny's garage, and we're kind of working on the Turbo S. We're working on Ryan's MDX. We're going to add a front runner roof rack to it. Since the last video, I added a front runner roof rack to the Cayenne S. I also made some modifications to properly mount my rooftop tent to it. So I used multiple brackets, 8 total, all around the rack. A 2-inch or 1.5 inch by 3-inch aluminum bar to kind of like sturdy the tent up. I also have front runner's awning over here, and then quick release brackets so I can easily pull it off when I'm back from trips and stuff. So that's super nice. I use their front fairing too, and then getting ready to build everything for the Turbo S. So since the last video, the Turbo S got wheels. You guys saw that I added the lift to it, and then also in the back there's a surprise. Front runner's drawer setup, and then also their Wolfpack boxes, which are super cool. So the drawers, full aluminum, really badass. They hold a lot of weight, like I think 150 pounds per drawer. Today I also got Element fire extinguishers. So these are 50-second CO2 extinguishers. One's going to be mounted right here in the Turbo S, easily accessible. And then the other one right in the Cayenne S, right here behind the cabinet. So super awesome. And then also in the Cayenne S back here, I've started working with Power Tank. So I have their 15-pound bottle mounted right here. When I use it, it has to be tilted up toward the 12 o'clock where the up sticker is. So that's mounted back there. I should get like 20 to 25 tire fills of 35-inch tires from it. It's like $50 to fill. Also waiting on lights to come in for the Cayenne S. Another thing that I did, should have taken videos of a lot of this stuff, but I decided not to. I made a metal plate right here. So for the Arctic Circle trip that I'm going to be doing in the next month or so, I want to be able to mount a Garmin InReach, a Garmin Overlander, and my phone to this metal plate, which is solid. Doesn't move, 1/8-inch aluminum. And that's kind of it. Oh, also the Alpha Grenade wheels are new. I haven't taken any photos or videos of those yet. Ryan's Acura now has a 3-inch lift on it, though he snapped off a bolt in the subframe, so he has to pay like $1,100 to our friend Jenny to fix that for him. And that's Jenny over there making a kennel for her dogs. And this is Jenny's race shop.
Yeah.
Say
not
hi.
This is the dog house.
Oh, well that's not the race shop. This is the race shop. So if you guys have seen this in other videos, Jenny allows me to work on my stuff here, which is super cool. Very thankful for that. She helps me with some stuff too. Right there you can see some penises on her Tundra, or Tacoma, that is going to have 40-inch trail grapplers on it. Or no, those are Toyota MTs. But a very big, very wide Tacoma. There's her actual race truck, an old Toyota pickup. And then she's got a motorcycle she's building back there. Like, this place is so cool. Never done like a full walk around. But we're going to throw the front runner rack on Ryan's car. We've got to make some brackets for it. Not a huge deal. Perfect?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
They screwed up.
Oh, it's good. Perfect.
Heck yeah.
That's sick.
Sweet. So I just kind of finished making the brackets for Ryan's roof rack. Well, at least the cuts and bends, they still have to be drilled, and then so we riveted a little bit of it. So the 2 side rivets, because it didn't seem like there's enough room for bolts, and it doesn't really make sense. Rivets will work. So now it's time for me to start on the brackets that I need to mount the hella lights to the roof rack on the Turbo S. So, okay, here's the rack over here. I got one done out of like a test piece of aluminum, and now I need to do 6 more since I'm mounting 6 up top. So here you can see I kind of bent it a little bit down here. I wanted to get it lower than the actual roof rack so the light isn't sitting up so high. I'm not sure I really like that look, but I'll also be mounting the spare tire up on top of the roof rack as well. So I'm running into an issue. The aluminum that I bought for this project to make the light brackets is very brittle. Even with heat, it still cracks. This one I had left over from the dash plate that I made, and I've got a little bit right here. This is kind of thicker than what I'm already using, but I'm not sure if this is really going to hold up for what I need. I'm going to try my best, but it's already splitting. Kind of unfortunate. Just going to use what I have. Worst case scenario, I just don't use brackets and I drill straight through the rack. Not looking forward to doing that, but I will if I have to. So, see what we can do. So I've got 4 out of 6 brackets done, or I still need to drill holes in all 6 of them. But I'm having problems where the metal is just kind of like snapping in half. The aluminum kind of sucks. So I'm hoping this will be the end of the brackets. I will have to make no more, then I can drill them all, get the lights set up on the roof rack for when I actually have to put it on the car. Slowly but surely making progress.
I put them all the way to the end.
So Ryan's roof rack, 90% installed. The brackets and stuff we made today really worked out. Obviously they're not perfect. Ryan's not going for perfect. We're not going for perfect on this.
This whole build is not perfect.
Installing the front fairings. And something unfortunate is I couldn't get the brackets to work. The aluminum's not cooperating and it's kind of like shattering or snapping in half rather than actually bending to 90 degrees. So I'm going to do like other builds have done, sadly, and just kind of drill straight through the top here. I didn't want to do that, but I don't have another option. I can't get the brackets to work. And I guess it's just going to be, it'll look okay, I think. I don't really have anything to worry about. So I'm almost out of energy. We've been at this for a long time, but I think Ryan's going to go get pizza, maybe some drinks too. And we'll just hunker down and kind of finish whatever we have to do on our vehicles left. It's going to be very nice. It's 11 p.m. now. Ryan's been in the shop since 9 a.m. I've been here since around 11. I hopefully have dammed the air so that I don't get whistling through my front runner roof rack. That's been a huge issue for me, something that I hate, absolutely hate with all of my being. Ryan's over here installing an awning.
Yeah.
You're going to install it upside down?
Well,
Long day. Oh yeah, we had pizza. Basically just going to kind of clean up. I might install the fire extinguishers in both cars real quick as like the last item of the day. Otherwise, if the air dam doesn't work and the brackets didn't work, I wasted a whole day of my life, other than helping out Ryan, which is nice.
hell yeah.
So, back in the shop this morning, getting ready to kind of cut or drill all of the holes for the hella lights that are going to mount to the Turbo S's roof rack. Put some painter tape down. Need to measure this full, divide it by 6 to figure out how many inches away from each other they need to be. Probably going to drill a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch down through this. I don't want to go through like this metal piece, the backing. So there's about 1 inch or 3/4 inch right there to play with. So I think that's a solid plan. I'm going to go with that. I've figured out the best way to space the lights out. They're 6-inch lights in from side to side. So 7.5 inches between the two will work great. So I'm going to start from this with 3.5 inches on the side and then 7.5 inches from each other. and I have it lined out perfectly right here. So that is going to take me and make it look super even across the rack. I wish I could have done the bracket so I would have had adjustability, but this is what it is. I'm going to take this off and then put it in the drill press, and should be good to go. So now that I've got the rack drilled out for the bolts, I'm going to open the rest of the lights and get those ready to be mounted on. Now I'll be able to adjust them better too. You just left some. Oh. Yeah, like you just
So all the lights are on now.
Nice.
What do you think?
Big hellas right across the front. I'm happy with it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So now that I've got the hellas on here, I'm gonna throw the bash bar in the car and then install the lights on that to kind of get them ready. And then maybe later today I'll come and do some of this wiring. Maybe I'll save that for the future. But yeah, I want to tuck it really cleanly back here. I don't want it all exposed or anything. It's also going to be fun to get all these lined up and the beam patterns and everything straight. That's also going to be a part that I'll be very particular about, because I want all of them to sort of be uniform, not pointing different directions. I want everything to look as nice as possible.
Looks so good with the white on
Does it?
white. Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
I think so too.
This one's a little higher. I don't know if there's really anything to be done about that.
Probably not. Rally spec Porsche.
Nice. Along with the hella lights in the front and the hella lights in the roof rack today, doing a few maintenance items. So I'm installing the BMC air filters. They're like $200 through FCP Euro. Apparently they increase horsepower. I don't care about horsepower really, not in this vehicle at least. But I figure there's probably some benefit, and I also needed to change my filters. Which is an interesting feat. Come on, fit on there. That one doesn't want to go. There we go. Stick that in there. Watcha! I love naturally aspirated cars because this took me like 30 minutes on the Turbo S, just because of the extra lines and extra steps. That's all solved. Splashed a little bit. Maybe, I'm not sure. Hopefully it's a while from now. Don't really care. Just kidding, I do care. It's a lot of money. Mark Bond Air one.
No.
So all we've got to do left is change the cabin filter. So change the oil, fix my headlights because before they pointed at the ground, they now kind of point level with the road, which is nice. I can see more than 30 feet ahead of me. Got the lights mounted to the roof rack, got the lights mounted to the front bar on that. Productive couple days. Now I'm headed on a trip to San Diego and then probably up the 101. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share this with friends. Thank you so much.